Hi friends, welcome to another studio vlog. This is Voiceover Bev, and if you don't know me, my name is MzzBev and I am the owner and creator of mzzbevcreates. So go ahead and grab yourself a cuppa, sit back and relax because we've got a jam-packed 45-minute vlog of me getting ready, prepping for the Football 101 for Women bundle. It's a busy one, so I'm glad you're here. Go ahead and don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to my channel if you want. And let's go ahead and get started. Thanks again for coming. Good morning, friends. Wednesday the 13th, a little after 7:30 in the morning. Yesterday, I was able to finish the layout of all the stickers. Very, very pleased with them. I'm going to offer 2 sheets because the first sheet is a lot of football, popular icons in a girly theme. And I went ahead and added all the football players that are in the guide, but I also made washi strips. So how cute are they? I am very pleased. I am amazed that PDF prints out better than Silhouette Studio. So I worked on that yesterday. Then last night I watched a vlog of a lady using her patterned illustrations to print out on sticker sheet and put them on a composition notebook. And I thought, oh, I am so tempted to do that. So I went ahead and created a pattern of all my football illustrations, and I will show them to you. I worked on it as I watched TV last night. I'm really pleased the way it's come out. See if you can see it. It's got all the illustrations that I drew for the guide, and what I'm going to do now is I'll just save it for now. I don't have any composition books to work with. I haven't looked at the guide at all since last week because my eyes needed a break. My eyes were starting to get tired, and I started using my blue light lenses. They did work, but even after that, I knew I needed a big break. And now that I look at the screen on the computer, my eyes don't hurt as much because I haven't been reading line by line by line by line over and over and over and over and over again. So friends, I'm going to be looking at the guide, and hopefully next time you see me, I will be making changes, the last changes in it, because I need to get it to print. Well, hello there, friends. It is Friday the 15th, and it is about 1:15, going on 1:15. Still waiting for the last draft to get to me so that I can make the changes and send it to the publisher. When I say publisher, I mean to get it printed. Yesterday I worked on the stickers. I've also been working on my banners for my Shopify shop. Isn't that adorable? And it says, "'Tis the Season Fall Collection." And then with the other one, it's going to say Football 101 for Women Collection. I'm still waiting on my enamel pins. It's been over a week and I haven't heard from them. I'm assuming this is a busy time for them. But I should be getting them before the end of the month. So I'm excited about that. And once those come, I'm going to post them up immediately. What I'm doing now is, I don't know if you remember me showing you the seamless pattern. I went ahead and tweaked it some more. All my devices have been updated. What I'm going to do now is take a picture of all of them so that I can put them on my website to show how you can use this seamless pattern. Good morning. It is Monday, August the 18th.
Send out an email campaign, look at it and think to yourself, would I be happy and excited to receive this? Would I actually read this whole thing, or would I close this?
So I heard back from the editor. I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. And she's only sent me like 10 pages to fix, and the whole page of each page that she sent me isn't all corrections. It's a sentence here and a sentence there, a word here, a word there. So it's going to be fairly easy. So I'm going to knock that out of the way. It is almost, well, it's almost 5:40 p.m. Just got done with dinner, cleaned up the kitchen. Dexter's laying down, and try to get this out and printed ASAP. It is Wednesday, August the 20th, and it's about 7:45 in the morning, and I am in the studio now, ready to do some little crafting. I got my packages late last night, like after 8. I was able to get 5. So what I'm going to do with these, I found a tutorial show up in my YouTube feed, how to cover composition books. The more I watched it, the more intrigued I was, and I'm like, oh, I can do that with my seamless pattern. So yeah, I got these last night, and then I woke up this morning and I got the wonderful, great news that my pins have been shipped. So I expect them to have them by the end of next week. So here they are, exactly what I wanted. So, okay, I'm going to go back to that tutorial. I'll leave a link below to it, but I'm going to go back to it and watch it again to make sure that when I get started on these, I am doing everything right. So. Good morning. It is Friday the 22nd. Friday the 22nd. And I checked my mail this morning, and I've got good news. I hope it's good news, but my pins are going to be here today. I don't understand it because, let's see, today's Friday. Wasn't it on Wednesday that they left customs in China? Or does that mean the customs that they went through was here in the States? I don't know. But it says cleared import customs on the 21st. That was yesterday. So I'm thinking that must have been the States. I don't know, because the label was created on the 20th, which was what, 2 days ago, the Wednesday. How could it, I mean, I know it's possible, but I thought shipments were, just a daily process, not jet speed process, because this is jet speed. Because if the label was created 2 days ago on the 20th, and then the next step was we have your package, Shanghai, China, on the 20th. That's the same day the label was created, and that was in the evening at 7:20. And then on the 21st at 12:12 p.m., I don't know if that's their time or our time, but it cleared import customs. And then this morning at, an hour ago? Not even an hour ago, 45 minutes ago, it says it's on the way with an arrow pointing towards Roanoke. So I guess it hasn't arrived in Roanoke yet. Roanoke is only an hour-ish away from me. But it doesn't say out for delivery. So how is it going to get here? Now it's saying today, August 22nd. Earlier it said by noon. Now it's saying 10:30 a.m. I'm just baffled by the whole thing. But either way, I am excited. But yet, at the same time, I don't want to get my hopes up. Because this happens often, although this is being delivered by UPS, the brown truck, not by the U.S. Postal Service. The U.S. Postal Service can go, oh my gosh, it can be an hour away. Next thing you know, it's 2 hours down south. And it's like, and it won't be delivered till one date said date invalid. What does that mean? Date invalid? So I don't get excited when the United States Post Office, sad to say, because that's where my husband retired from, sad to say that they aren't reliable. Okay, I'm excited. So while I'm waiting for the mail to arrive and for UPS to arrive, I need to start working, and I already have, but I need to start working on my decorations that I'm going to be using this weekend, because I've got a big football shindig on Sunday. We've got, it's called the Cole Brawl. No. Erase that. Cole Family Brawl Fantasy Football League. My son is the head of it. Whoa. And so in other words, he's like basically the commissioner of our league. So he's putting it all together. He signed us all up. He wanted all of us to be involved in it. My daughter, the grandkids, his wife, his ex-wife, because they all have a great relationship. Me, him. So yeah, we're going to be having fun this Sunday. I said I would decorate the house. So I need to clean it up first. As far as decorations, I knew I wanted to have some kind of like a sign, something on the wall that would say Cole Family Brawl. So I'll show you what I printed out. I'm going to have those words on cardstock. I had to print out each letter one at a time because I wanted them in, in like a football theme. So here's the C. But Sunday morning, I want to be everything all done. I'm gonna provide some hot chicken wings and some real tortilla chips that I'm going to buy at the restaurant, and of course it comes with the dip, and yeah, and wait for everybody to show up. So it's going to be fun. So this is what I'm going to do until my pins come. When my pins come, I'll put everything aside and then start pinning them to the backings and then putting them in the bags. I've got some bags just the size just for them. Perfect. Here. I can't believe it because I was just going to get ready to go for because last time I read the email it said it was going to be delivered at noon. I tell you, UPS is on the ball. Okay, friends. I am tickled pink. Oh my goodness. How adorable is it? See if I can. Isn't she beautiful? Oh my goodness. How cute is she? Oh, I love them. Look at it. Right there. This one's going to be mine. So cute. So the next thing I need to do is go through them to make sure they're all okay. Okay. Glitters. She's so shiny. Beautiful. All I have left is the guide because I'm done. This is done. This was one of the big things that was supposed to arrive. It was supposed to arrive by the end of August, and today is, what did I say, the 22nd of August? Good boy. Oh, you gonna rest there? Okay. You see, he's the most handsomest dog. We just went for a walk, and then we came back and played fetch for a little bit. He doesn't last long when we play fetch, but then he may be bribing me because he said, I'll play fetch for 5 seconds, and then you give me another snack. Because I do. I give him another snack. He always gets a snack after he's done playing fetch, but sometimes I think he cuts it short so that he can have his snack earlier. But yeah, he's panting. You go get some water? You go grab some water and go lay down? And you go stay here with Grandma. I don't mind. I love it when you stay with me. So, friends, I get it's kind of bad news. It's really not bad, but it's... I'm going to have to redo the backing cards for the pins because I made them way too big, and the pin is drowning in them. You see how it drowns? I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I'm done, kinda. I need a break. I need to make lunch. I'm getting hungry. It is 1:15 and all I have to do is stuff the bags. And you know what? I'm gonna do that now. Just to get them out of the way. They're ready, friends. I am getting ready to go out to the patio and storage closet and pull out all my football and fall decorations. But let me show you all the letters that I cut out. And they're all cut out. Here's the BAM! Kapow! Some more BAMs and kapows. Here's the L. This will spell brawl. Brawl. That's a hard word for me to say. Brawl. And then here are all the letters that I cut out. They're going to look so cute. I have the specific place where I'm going to put them up. So, without any further ado, friends, I am going to get this day started because I've got a busy day ahead of me of cleaning and decorating, and I'm going to show you my haul from Hobby Lobby. They had a 40% sale on all their football stuff, and I tell you, it was one aisle of football stuff. So many neat ideas. I wanted to buy them all, but I couldn't. But what I bought was really some stuff that, really, do you really need this, Bev? But then I thought, I have a football get-together at least once a year. And this fantasy thing, if this kicks off really well, and if it becomes a family tradition, we might be having it here at my house. I don't know, we'll see. But at least I have a lot of more football stuff to decorate with. So, okay, I am off to clean and decorate, watch college football, and I will show you, I don't think I'm going to show you the process, but I will show you the result, the final thing, and especially before family arrives tomorrow. So, okay, we'll see y'all in the next one. Today's the day. Can you tell? Look, I've got my pin on. See if I can scooch back. You can see my shirt. Game day, baby. Oh yeah, game day. So they're going to be arriving within the hour. I got to get started on the chicken wings, but I'm going to give you a quick tour of my fall football decor. Nothing big, but I'm ready. I'm ready. So down here, I've got my little sign. There's only 4 seasons, friends. Winter, spring, summer, football. And then down on this little table, I've got some fall leaves, a picture of my kids when they were young playing football, and then a statue, oh no, oh goodness, there goes Coach Rocco. I'm sorry, Coach Rocco, if you're watching this. I doubt it, but gosh, I hope I didn't break it. Hold on, friends, I gotta pick him up. Okay, he's in one piece. Thank the Lord. Okay, I'm sorry about that, sir. That was my boss. That was my second boss at Liberty. Okay, here we go. So yeah, he's the coach. He's gonna be watching over all of us. And then on my sofa, I worked on my pillows, friends. These are the pillows that I designed back in Michigan years ago. My husband was the New York Yankees, New York fan, New York Giants, that's what it is, New York Giants fan. And then I'm the Cowboy fan. I got these fluffy pillows last year. I'm trying to think where I got them. At probably Home Goods, Target, Walmart, I don't know, one of those stores. And then these down here on the ottoman, my daughter made them. Aren't they adorable? And she's got cinnamon sticks poking out of them. So I absolutely love my pumpkins. I love the way the pillows came out. There's another pumpkin over there. And then on my recliner, I have another pillow. That's another one that I made in Michigan. Faith, family, friends, and football. That's what it's all about. And here on the mantle, I don't have the lights on. I wonder if Siri will turn on. Or Alexa, turn the lights on the mantle. Oh, it did it. There we go. Here's the mantle. You can't really see these, but I've got some little wooden leaves that say thankful, blessed, and grateful. On this little table, I've got the retro radio, and then I've got a little fall sprig with a pumpkin on it, and below that I have the Rites of Autumn, the story of college football. I love vintage football, just in case you didn't know. I love it. Love the story, how it began and all that. So, and then here, this is part of my loot that I bought at Hobby Lobby a couple days ago. 40% off everything. So this is a welcome with a football on it. And look at this, how cute is this Snoopy? He's resting on instead of his doghouse, he's on a football. I love it. I love it. I've got this long table here with some fake grass on it. I'm not sure what my son is going to use it for. I bought this mat for dishes when I'm doing dishes by hand. I bought this tablecloth, cups, trays or something, but they're very, very football-ish. And then the kid's mother is going to be bringing some vegetables and dips, so we're going to put it in that. And then we've got this for the chips. We've got chips coming. And this, I forgot to buy Tootsie Roll Pops to cover them in yellow napkins to make them look like penalty flags. And that can be the going home gift, but I completely forgot. I'm really bummed about that. And then here is just a hodgepodge of, I got the kids back to school little gifts, and got my daughter this. She loves Ted. Below all that, I've got a runner that's very autumnal. I love it. And then I've got my fall corgis here, my babushka with a pumpkin pie. If you remember her, I made her last year, ready for fall. How cute is she in that frame? Goodness gracious. And then I've got this corgi here. He's apple picking. So then on the wall, I've got Currier and Ives lithograph of the American homestead in the autumn. So I love Currier and Ives. I grew up admiring his paintings when I lived in the home, kind of like an orphanage, but we called it the home. They had Currier and Ives paintings in the living room, and I would just sit and admire them. I've got Currier and Ives metal trays here of each season except for summer. I'm missing summer. I got all these three together at the same time, but she didn't have summer, so I'm looking for summer. There's the fall one again. It's the same one as the picture I just showed you. And then here, let's see, what do we got here? I've got this little cute little sign here. I think I got those pumpkins, now that I think about it, at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, one of those two. And then I replaced my wreath and added some pumpkin garland around it. Isn't that pretty? I've got a fall candle going on, friends. It smells divine in here. It's pretty warm today. Yesterday was wonderful. But today it's back to being warm, very warm and humid. Let me go outside and show you the wreath and the entrance. So here's the wreath. I've got this on the wreath that says game day. And then down there at the bottom, I've got the mat. Oh, I forgot to show you the brownies that I bought from the store. Not homemade, but these are Little Debbie brownies in the shape of a football. How cute are they? So, is there anything else I missed? I think that's about it. Yeah, not much, friends, and I really didn't do much in my studio, except for maybe put up a garland and maybe have some leaves somewhere, or maybe a little poster, a wooden sign. But that's it. I am really tired, and I need to get started with the chicken wings. So friends, I will see you sometime. I don't know how much we're going to videotape because I get so distracted and I forget. So wish me luck. Then I pick a good group of guys to make up my team, and my team is called Boss Lady. That's the name of my team, Boss Lady. So I forgot to show you, I've got a bunch of pom-poms, homemade pom-poms that I've made throughout the years when Liberty was playing. So if they want to use pom-poms, they can. This is like a corsage, homecoming corsage. I forgot to show you this helmet. So yes, this is the bona fide, genuine Liberty helmet from back in the 2010s, around there. So when I worked there at Liberty, I called the equipment manager and asked him if he had any extra unused helmets, because helmets go in for inspection every year. That's an NCAA thing. They check the helmet to make sure it's in great shape, there's no flaws to it, because if there is, it's deemed unusable, and they can't use it. So they gather, and they end up just probably being like little gifts to people who come by and visit. I called the equipment manager and asked him, do you by any chance have any extra? Do you have one? And he says, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, can I have one, please? And so, yeah, he brought me up this one. And I often got asked, whose is it? Who did it belong to? Is it your favorite football player? I'm like, no, they're all my favorite. They were all my favorite. But no, I don't know. I don't know who that. I can't even tell. What else? I can show you. Cole Family Brawl Fantasy Football League. Now there's a poster behind here. because it's covering up the electrical box because it's a dark gray and I didn't like the way it looked, but it doesn't look any better, I don't think. But you know, oh well. I'm gonna hopefully try to take pictures of all the kids, the whole gang with it behind them. It's gonna be fun, friends. I hope I can bring you along.
Oh, you got a minute, 30 seconds.
Jalen Warren. Steelers.
Those are your top.
Hi friends, good morning. It is Monday, August the 25th. What a weekend. I am recovering. My son did a good job at being the league's commissioner, explained everything, and once we were going through it, I didn't know we were on a timer. I only had, a minute, something like that, to pick who I wanted for this position, for that position. So it was fun. It was fun. We had a lot of fun. So this is the day after. I need to take this down. I'm not going to leave it on there. I hope the ceiling fan isn't bothering y'all. It is 3:49. I haven't eaten all day and I'm beginning to feel it. I'm tired. I don't know, I can't even think right now. So, okay friends, I am going to go fix something to eat. But I'm also going to get caught up on a lot of vlogs that are out. My favorite vloggers have published some vlogs, so that'll be fun this evening. When I relax later on, I will also be looking at other ways that I can print my guide a little cheaper. I mean, I don't mind paying money for it, but gosh, not that much, I hope. Last ditch effort, is that how you say it? Will be my printer. That's going to be a lot of wear and tear on it. I don't know, it just makes me nervous. But that might be the best way. It's a great printer. We'll see. Okay, friends. We'll talk to you in the next one. Good morning, friends. It's the next morning. Today is Tuesday, August the 26th. And it's about 10:03 in the morning. Last I left you with it was the end of the day yesterday, and I was done with the manual and I was looking for a printer, as in someone to print it for me. Staples is not gonna work out. It's way too expensive. So I looked around some more and I found a place. Oh, I Googled, and asked for places, and was it on Reddit? Someone had suggested this company was really good communication, good product and everything. And so I looked them up. The name of it is DocuCopy. So I went to the website and it's not very, it's like a webpage you would have found back in the early 2010s, but it was very easy to navigate. I was able to put in everything that I wanted, and the cost for each book, same kind that I was asking Staples to do, would come out to, and they gave me a discount for being the first time customer, so that was good. And for orders over 125, free shipping. So, can't go wrong with that. Less than $15. And I was like, that's more like I could handle that. Hopefully I'll be getting it by next week. It's a little late because it'll be after the first football game in the college and in the NFL, but that's okay. People still want to learn. And so in the meantime, I'm going to start getting everything ready to advertise the products, the bundle, and got to get my website ready and advertising, marketing. Oh, I want to do a newsletter, my first newsletter through Omni. So I need to do that, but I can't get to it until after I'm done with this vlog, because this vlog should have been out Sunday, but I had such a busy week, even more busy weekend. And then yesterday was editing and getting the guide ready. So now that that's behind me, I can work on the vlog. Apologies for it being late. I know there's a long line out there waiting for me to publish it, right? So friends, okay, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close the vlog here. So if you've made it this far, thank you. Thank you so much for your support, for your encouragement, for your kind words. I appreciate all of you. And if you haven't yet, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, because that helps the algorithm, that helps me grow. And like I said before, if you're not interested in my art, that's okay. But if you want to support me in another way, you can always go click on Buy Me a Coffee, and it's more or less like a tip jar. So if you want to do that, I would appreciate that as well. So friends, thank you again, and I will see you all in the next one, and you will see the finished product of the guide. So y'all take care, God bless, and we'll see you.